Whatever. All right, bye.
All right, you ready?
Is it playing? Yeah.
Yeah,
you hit it.
you ready, Shazam?
I am.
Okay. And
So you move your hands together.
okay, you ready?
You put your finger together. It's the what is this sticky
Like
shit on my
this.
finger? But it's the Super Bowl. We ready?
Okay.
Welcome everybody back to another episode of Girlfriends Conversations. Lord have mercy. I forgot what I was doing. It has been a little bit
child.
Maybe I don't
You get
I already know what it is I'm feeling.
It is not.
I know.
It is not that.
I'm sweating and everything. I really am.
I done turned the heat of air on for y'all.
Jesus Christ. Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Good.
Don't ask me how
I'm
I'm
good.
doing.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Chantel.
Oh
I'm fine.
Lord. So we're back for another episode, y'all. And we ain't been together in a while. It feels like
Not
a
everybody.
little minute.
I
Yeah,
know
not
it has been a
everybody.
while.
Me and Asia held it down last time
Yeah.
and stuff. I was talking to my amigos.
Girl,
and my amigos.
she was not concerned with your family. She just wanted your daddies.
What did I say?
I'm using amigo. You didn't say friends. You was Padres.
Padres, the daddies. Where the daddies at?
Yeah, like me and Danny.
All right, Corinda, you gonna kick us off? Well, no, we're not doing anything
No,
because we got Fishbowl this week. So all of y'all sent in something, questions asking us once again, just random questions, and so we're gonna hit the Fishbowl tonight and see what everybody's answers are to all these different questions.
If
Some
y'all
of these
wondering
are
what I'm
direct
doing,
lit,
I'm picking super glue off my fingers because
my mic is raggedy.
you don't told me to get this raggedy ass
I
mic.
did I?
You did.
But,
you said
but
get
you,
the first ones, and then later on they
But-
switched the mic, and then I was left with this ragged ass mic.
Well, you
What
could
was
have bought another one.
I'm a single parent with two.
I think all of us is single parents with a kid.
So if y'all
and a
wanna
dog.
If y'all want to give to me a mic,
She want to give for everything right here this
I'm
December.
crippled. So
Anyways, Angel, can you please kick us off? We are all over the place right now. Can you
All right.
kick us off with the Fishbowl
So
questions,
let's get into
please?
these questions that were asked. So we'll start with the first one. Someone wanted to know, okay.
Angel cannot speak tonight either. That's how I'm going to talk for the rest of the night.
I know you got to take your time. So, okay. My first question is, why do you want us to be so loud? I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're asking why do we want them to participate or voice their opinions. I don't know.
well, whoever sent that, send it back with some more clarification, and we're gonna go on to the next.
Right,
one.
so
I don't know what that
next
means.
time, whoever
They just said, why do you want us to be
questions,
loud? And it's like, question mark at the end. Like,
why do you want us to be
Who is
loud?
us, women? Because I found if you're saying if you're asking why do men want women to be loud, I think it's the opposite.
Yeah.
So I don't.
So next time the questions go out for Fishbowl, guys, just please be clear. Just be clear.
Moving right along.
Sorry we can't answer this question for you.
What made the best relationship you've ever been in, past or current? And they want to know your best. If you're currently still in it, what sustains it? And if you're not, what damaged it?
Guess I'm gonna be answering.
I mean, you had past relationships, haven't you?
Clearly, they wasn't the best.
So what happened then? That's
not
the
the question. The
question.
question
It
was,
is.
What made the best relationship you've ever had? So you've had one, whether it was past or a current.
You
one.
had a relationship. It wasn't perfect.
What made it the
was
the
good.
best? Yes, and if you're currently still in it, what sustains it? And if you're not, what
Okay, so let me
damaged
ask you
it?
this: the one relationship, what made one relationship better than the other?
y'all talking to me?
Yeah.
I've had two relationships that stick out in my mind that just always resonate with me, and I do look for that quality, just the comfort to be me, as authentic, raw, as crazy as I can sometimes be, and don't. Yeah, like those two people just allowed me to be me and didn't feel threatened by nothing. Not saying like I'm like pose a threat, but you know, just let me be me. They let me drink beer.
Let you.
No, because I'm saying no,
Yeah,
because like some men
yeah.
don't like to see women drink beer, but I could drink beer and eat chicken wings. Like my perfect date is beer and wings and pizza. I could wear sneakers on the date. I didn't have to be like all fancy with my hair done all the time or high heels on in a tight dress. I can be goofy, watch my little sports when I want to. You know, just be me. Hang out with my friends, laugh, goofiness. Watch Serafina with me.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I love Serafina.
Corinda?
I would have to say, well, I like to laugh all the time, so just being able to talk about anything and laughing and being silly, pretty much for me. I don't really, one don't stand out over the other to me. It's been such a long time, so yeah, that's about it for me. Being able to be myself, laugh at anything, talk about anything, communication.
Shay?
That's been the same for me too. Being silly and goofy, and all the time. It's not just like, oh, we were laughing and having a good time on this one day. It's all the time, no matter what it is that we're doing. We have a good time with each other, and just the communication part. Being able to communicate open, honestly, and freely without any real judgment. And really, if there is judgment, they're like being able to really talk about it.
Well, I would say that I think, excuse me, that I am currently in probably the best relationship that I've ever been in. It's not easy, and we have issues, but you know, able to talk about it, get through things, and learn to agree to disagree, and you know, move forward. It's something that's new for me. There's been past relationships where my thoughts didn't, you know, matter. They weren't taken into consideration because, you know, I'm the man and you're the woman. And I'm like, y'all must not know who my mama is. That's not how that works for me. So it was hard trying to always find myself just doing stuff off the strength to prove you wrong because you said I can't, so I am. So just being able to just do what I want to do. And sometimes when I get a little ahead of myself, to be able to say, hey, you know, you're doing the most, and I can sit down, reflect, digress, and move forward. That's a cool thing. So my current relationship is my best relationship. The next question is, have you ever developed a crush on someone you've met via social media? And if so, have you ever acted on it? She's tickled. Why are you so tickled? Why too?
It's going back around.
Hey, Jill.
Have I? I've met plenty of people, but act on it as far as a real relationship, probably not. Have we exchanged numbers? Yeah. Have we talked? Yes, but I don't think it was nothing big.
I haven't, and I like. I like because I'm thinking of one, but like it's just a crush. It's like somebody that I follow. Like I don't even talk to. So like, and they live in New Orleans, I think they do. Anyways, it's just a crush. It's just that I ain't never acted on any crush on social media. So I'm born in that way. I haven't done it.
Daisy.
I can't think of anybody I've had a crush on social media. Unless you just see somebody like, oh, he look cute. But other than that, I have to say no.
Well, I have. And
She said I'm straight.
Cause I just want to know. That was funny. I have. Like, I think he is the cutest little thing.
Did he write this question?
I don't know. You might have. You wrote the question. Well, if you wrote the question, you know I'm
God.
talking to him. He in the group too. But I'm gonna be respectful. Cause he told me he had like a lady. So I'm gonna be respectful. But the minute you say jump, we jumping right on off the porch.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We jumping off the porch. I mean, he,
Can
he
you
look
jump
cute.
right now?
I can jump. Nah, but he's cool. I don't know. I do got a crush on him. He cool.
Oh, Lord.
I be like, you ain't talk to me all week. What's your problem? What you talking about? You my friend. We best friends now.
Oh, God. Adrian, what's the next question?
the next one.
She got excited about that one.
We really can't answer because none of us are, but it's a if married, how did you know the person was the one?
Oh, so that's
that's an Angie question,
Angie's
so
piece.
maybe she can get to that one on her go round. And the next one says, ladies, in your opinion, what makes a woman wifey material? I think it depends on what you consider necessities to be in your wife. Everybody doesn't have the same criteria for what's considered the wife for them. You know, you can say, I mean, I guess there might be generic pinpoints, but what suits you may not suit somebody else. So I think I would need to probably dig a little deeper with whoever had that question to find out what do you mean? Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about in the way she should carry herself, or the things she's able to do, or what should she come to the table with? Like,
but all that's gonna be dependent upon the type of man that she wants to attract as well.
Right, but I feel like this is a question. What makes a woman wifey material? I don't know. I can speak on what makes me wifey material. So like the basic things in terms of like that you need to have in any relationship is one, obviously communication, being a communicator. Now I can't say I'm one like to be in the kitchen all day. Like that's what not I'm saying. Me. So somebody might want that, but for me to be able to like be able to encourage and uplift and pour into and just love and give and communicate those type of things. But I think I think that's a case by case basis.
I think it
is. And like I said, I think it has a lot to do with the individual that you're dealing with. I don't think we as women can say, oh yeah, I'm wifey material and just like stand on that, because whoever you dating or who you ever have interest in may not see it the same way that you see it. Mm-hmm. Not saying that you're not wifey material, but you really have to be cognizant of who you're speaking that to in the terms of the relationship or whoever you're dealing with.
Right. Yeah.
Right. What you think, Deezy?
No, what was I about to say? No, I was about to say, and we're not like our parents. Like back then, it was a different kind of era where you know the woman stayed at home and the man went out to work or whatever. So they might be like, well, like you said, like, well, I don't want to stay at home.
Right.
I don't want to be dependent on someone.
Right. Put you out the house. Exactly. Ain't got that kind of time.
No,
dashing my money right up under the mattress if that was the case. But yeah, nobody doing that.
Not you. No pun intended. Damn. Like more women are working now and making more money. So what makes you a husband? Do I want you? Yeah.
Dang, that took a whole. That's probably the better question to ask a group of women or us individually is what we
probably more like a face to face, because then you can like I don't know,
because what one man want the other man may not want,
right?
So.
But I guess that
and there's different types of relationships too. You gotta think about the different types of relationships there are, because there are some people. I can never ever remember what it's called, but it's a submissive type relationship where both people in the marriage both are submissive to certain things that they absolutely need, and it's not sexually driven.
I was watching that on a documentary.
Yeah, it might be something just as simple as like
I want you to draw in my bath water
every night. Yeah, something like that. And they're into it. They're perfectly fine because it's a give and take. Both people they cater into each other's needs. So yeah, so I mean it's again that's a case by case.
Idea. Crush.
Moving right. All right. What has sustained y'all's friendship over the years? Has there ever been a major fallout between anyone in the group? If so, how did the parties resolve the issue?
Nosy.
They did say that was a lot, huh?
That was a lot.
Like we had
so you don't need to I'm not saying that rudely. Yeah.
She was about to tell the person you don't need to know all that about the GFC.
No, what I'm gonna say is that like any relationship, we're sisters. So like we're gonna fall out and argue and fight. We're gonna come back together all good. Some of us had to take
a long
time, yeah, and so we had to take some time away, and that's okay because that's what happens in a relationship sometimes, that you got to take time away. Everybody go in their corner, figure things out, and if you can come back to it without speaking about it, and you got understanding, great. And if you can come back to it and own your parts and hold yourself accountable,
that ownership.
then I think that's not a problem. But we've been able to do it for
and you have to understand and that's any relationship. Once the foundation is laid, if it's a true foundation, not too much can shake it. You know what I mean? Like, if I fall out with Chantel or we have a rift, the foundation is laid, right? And it may be a simple growing between the two people, maybe a situation or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it comes with foundation, and then it comes with humility. Is that the right word?
That's it.
You gotta humble yourselves in a lot of situations. You know what I mean? Like, I know Chantel said it ain't none of y'all business, but me and Chantel has had a rift. Me and Corinne have had a rift. You know what I mean? And like you said,
we got to have one.
Corinne is ready to
That's why she limping down. That's why she limping.
Limping and out of breath. It's all Corinne's fault.
but the foundation, and you have to humble yourself, and you have to have accountability, whether it's on one end or the other. Sometimes the accountability is one-sided. Sometimes the accountability is shared in both parties. But you have to be willing to do the work, understand your flaws or what have you, and grow, and just not make the see. The thing about it is, I just feel like within our friendship, I don't think the same mistake is happen. You know what I mean? As versus like if it was a intimate relationship, like a man and a woman. You know, a man can cheat. Woman, take him back. A man can cheat. I love you so much more. Or a man can cheat, and it's like that same thing. But I think when you have true foundations in our friendship, in our sisterhood. Like, we've been in jails, birds, beating up bitches, fighting dudes. You know what I'm saying? We So when the girl was in the mall messing with over, me and Agent ain't roll up on her.
My memory is horrible. What girl?
All because of you. You got
East Lamar.
We was fighting at East Lamar.
You right now.
For real.
Yeah, roll up on that bitch and her child. What the fuck? What did you? Excuse me. Took me there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done stakeouts together.
Man.
So this is the part that sustains the friendship.
You know what I'm saying? And then we all
ride or
goofy.
die.
But it's just about letting people beat them, allowing your circle to be just that, your circle. You have to understand you're not gonna agree all the time, and that's cool. And I feel like anything that don't have some kind of
real,
you know what I'm saying, or some kind of
tribulation,
hardship or whatever, it ain't real.
It ain't real.
And that's the thing with, I feel sorry for people nowadays. It's not like that. I get told all the time, it is so good that you and your friends have a relationship that you have, because it's very unheard of, you know, at this time. You know, people fall out over petty stuff or, you know, just crazy stuff. And it's like at the end of the day, it's a conversation that needs to be had.
And sometimes, like, sometimes, like, Agent be like, well, you know, too, you was wrong. Agent, you know what? Too, yep, you were wrong. You know, so then you got to sit back in yourself and you got to reevaluate. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And you got to hold each other accountable, too, for a lot of stuff. I mean, I love these girls. So look at them good.
Oh, dear.
You mess with them. I almost lost my job trying to fight this girl at work for Corinda.
She just wanted to fight somebody.
That was a long time ago.
Well, taking care of myself.
But I'll tell you what, Corinda will rise.
What? Let me try to told you.
She will rise to the occasion. She the probably one you probably least expect. But she could have
good one.
I'm
whatever.
you least expect.
Nah,
I would
man.
say Angie.
Angelique is.
I don't know, cause
Have you ever
when
seen
we went to
Angelique
Raleigh,
mad? Well, I haven't.
when we went to Raleigh, I don't know. It just be something about these girls. Like you're not gonna talk to them greasy. You're not gonna look at them funny. You're not gonna talk out the side of your mouth
Boy,
about them.
girl, man,
You're
woman,
not about to
child.
do nothing. Because the
Child.
minute
I fight a kid.
I fight kids.
the minute that I see it, you know what I'm saying? The minute that I see that something comes over me, y'all, I ain't nothing but that big. But in them moments, I'm a giant. We was in Raleigh at the state fair, and some
Mhm.
drunk
About
dude
pop
trying to
off in
come
the
out his
hotel
mouth
lobby.
at Tierra Room in an out-of-body experience. Before you knew, I was finger wagging in his face. That is not gonna go down, not in my presence.
Yeah,
Karina
so
gonna
just-
hit you with the hell no.
What? And this
And
a
then she's
wrap.
gonna be like Spider-Man in the air.
It's going down.
Spider-Man.
Hey,
I
just
would like
know,
not to have any more out of body experiences, please.
whatever. Not the way you hemmed up your cousin. I was scared for him.
Oh, there you go.
Girl, I was like, just be quiet. Just come on.
Because somebody was telling him to pretty much act a fool. He was about to go to jail.
I did not say that.
Yeah,
So
you
it was
did.
you. So it was you. I didn't even say no name, so it was
You
you.
did.
But I know how to cut it on and cut it off. When he
He
got
don't
down,
know that.
he said,
Right.
detain me. I said, hey, you might want to
You
get
like,
out.
hey,
Because you
no,
go in
it's the
Charlotte and
weekend.
they will
It's
take you
almost about
downtown.
that time. New Year's.
She was like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, buddy, it's the weekend. You know, they'll really like you.
You in
Oh
North
my
Carolina.
God.
They will take you
But
down.
she, before that, she was like, tell him where you from. Tell him where you from. And Corinna was like, stop telling him that. I was like, oh my God. Oh, it's true. Believe it. You too. Believe it. It happened. But yeah, I love these girls, and I swear to God, it'll be a bad day. The next question,
I already know
How
who
many
this
of
one
those
came
is it?
from.
flats
I
or
see it.
drums?
Who?
Flats or drums?
Flats. I already know who this came from.
Who is it?
Fred.
We ain't about to answer.
We had a
Fred
whole
saying.
conversation about this.
That's the question?
That's the question.
Yeah,
Flats or
well,
drums?
Well, the older that I've gotten, it's been flats. Back in the day, it was drums, but now
Yeah.
it's flats.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm greedy both.
I say flats.
How many more questions they gotta ask?
I'm almost there. Just
This-
be quiet. It's a lot of
God.
Y'all want to know a lot.
As close as y'all are, have y'all ever been in a relationship where the guy wanted you to choose between him
Oh yeah.
or your family or friends, and that would be a strong yes?
Oh yeah. You heard Corinna say I got kicked out.
Lord, she just be giving up information.
I haven't had anybody because I think everybody knows that encounters me. I'm a family person, very family oriented. Like these girls have been around the family, so we ain't choosing nothing. It's not happening. You better join in with the rest of the crew. That's it.
Get in where you fit
Get
in.
in, right. I haven't had that issue.
I don't think it was necessarily I had to choose, but it's more or less like, why are you always with my team? So what the fuck? She my friend. Yeah. I know her. Like I was confused. Like you always with her. Well, yeah, like with her to be with you, but you're not available. So what you want me to do?
Age's boyfriend.
That's the
is not
question
like
to
me.
be asking. If I'm with anybody, like on an ongoing basis, why does it bother you? I've had that one
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
like, and
you-
it's not so much you're choosing, like, damn, y'all always together. Or if
Yeah.
I pull up my call log in my phone in the car, then all you see is this person name over. Well, that's who I'm talking to. I be with her all the time. That's
But the
what we
thing
doing.
about it is, like, I've had somebody ask me if I was gay.
That one
Yeah.
too.
I mean, what y'all doing? I'm like,
right,
huh?
exactly. Yep. Just
That-
because we're hanging out all the time, it's one of my other
But
girlfriends.
then the thing I don't be understanding is like, if you're my dude or you're in my circle and I brought you in, you understand the environment,
nature of
you
the
understand the
relationship.
nature of the relationship. So why does it make you feel intimidated or threatened? Like, we don't act no different from if you being in the presence or you being outside the presence. If anything, you know, we just sitting around laughing, drinking.
You know I'm
and
not
eating.
doing
That's
nothing.
it.
Doing nothing, so I
Absolutely
understand what
nothing.
the issue is. But
Well,
yeah,
you know that wasn't the case
they
when we used to go to
plotting.
the beach. You know, I was doing everything at the beach.
Yeah, you got a whooping when you went to the
I was
beach.
doing everything at the beach. I was like, dude, like what? Blowing up my friend's phone, leaving messages, like, yo.
Yeah, I
What
had
you
two
doing?
people like that who didn't understand, but you see who's still here. And I'm still standing.
Oh God, what is the next one?
Right. Barely.
That's so funny to see
Did you
that.
say Let me get on from you.
What's the next one,
Okay,
Angel Lover?
how did y'all meet?
I thought we already said that.
We did. So that means someone.
We
You
did
ain't
it.
been watching. You ain't
Someone
been
been
doing
watching.
Watching
So
the
what's
Y'all can go
the
back to where it all
Getting to
began.
know you.
I go back to the
Began.
beginning.
Oh, so we ain't gonna tell them.
No.
Alright.
I don't remember how.
We met you in
Jesus
7th
Christ.
grade.
No.
No, 8th
We
grade
met Chantel
Oh,
in 8th grade.
at Spog.
Yeah, we all met.
Agents here already knew each other.
No, we didn't. We
Y'all
met
met
in
at
sixth
Spa?
grade.
Also, me, Age, and Tierra met each other at Spa. Corinna and Tierra already knew each other from like when they was 3.
Wrong.
I'm exaggerating.
4th and 5th grade.
And
4th and
Chantel
5th
came
grade,
eighth
and then Chantel came 8th grade,
then
and we all went to Harding, and Angelique got on the bus
Garringer.
with Asia. Yeah, Corinna didn't go to Harding, for those of you who don't know.
It seemed
Or
like
who wouldn't
she
believe
did.
she did, but she did. Angelique and Asia met on the bus. So
Yeah.
I tell Asia now when Angelique be on her shit and her antics, like, you're responsible for Angelique because you realize she
Hey,
in
Angie
this group.
Boo.
Who is the responsible person for the other other person? Like, who would you
No.
be responsible for in the group?
The fuck is y'all looking at me for?
We trying to figure out who's gonna take ownership.
Yeah,
of
like, who would take, like, if Asia's out of control, who got Asia?
They probably calling me.
What about me? Who got me if I'm out of control?
Oh, you probably won't be out of control.
Do you understand?
No.
I'm saying.
If anything, we'll try to get you uncontrolled. Like, why you not out of control? 'Cause we all out of control, so why you
So
not
that'd
out
be
of
her
control?
and Angelique.
Yeah.
Be out of control.
They'll be like, what happened? Be like, oh my God, you didn't hear that? You didn't see it? I'm like, okay. I don't
Get
know.
Corinna under control.
Okay.
Corinna
She might try
by
to fight
herself.
you.
When Corinna's out of control, she just by herself. 'Cause she's a whole other person. No, she's a whole other person.
I'd rather be left alone.
See?
Yeah.
Who got mine too?
Probably
Probably
me.
Asia.
Who got Tierra?
I got
two.
here.
Damn, Corinna. Just know that we love you and we're here if you need us.
Right.
Well, me and Angelique too. Y'all just gotta left us out there to dry.
No, you
I
don't
think she
understand.
gotta get the collective effort.
No, you
Under.
Yeah, no, y'all in control.
But like
Y'all-
under.
Yeah, y'all
You
under
ain't
in
got
control. Y'all ain't doing that. Everybody else turning up around y'all. No, stop.
That's
Wait.
Right. Prime example. Got to get us damn killed.
Damn,
Well, my
Angelique.
out of control is if I've had at least 2 drinks, because you know my limit is 0.
But I think the thing with you, Chantel, is because you're so mild-mannered. So it's like, what the fuck is you got possibly did to make somebody even think that it was okay to step out of pocket? Because that's going to be my question. So what the hell is it?
But
Just
the
like
thing
this
is,
shit
I
in
think
school.
we're so babyish of Chantel that nobody gets the opportunity to
And
step out of pocket.
they never will, though.
You know what I mean? Like
That shit will be
My
different.
God.
Just like when we was at that stakeout, it was like I turned around, but do we have a problem? I just need to know.
What's the stakeout?
Do we have a problem? Because I'm waiting, because what you thought was about to happen ain't going to happen. So speak your piece.
Lord. All right.
But yeah, so moving right along. Child, just be careful.
Oh, and then at the at the party, you here, but just know if you do any sideways shit, your ass is out.
Which party? Your party?
Yeah,
Oh, the one.
Oh, that part.
The last party.
either one.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
All right.
All right, hold on. Somebody said my question is, when will this group do an outing, meet and greet, Zoom or something?
We thought about doing cause you know you can rent out the movie theaters now.
We should.
Oh,
that'd be
that's
dope.
so
You can just
dope.
read out the
That'd be
theater. So
dope.
we thought about doing that. Me and
Oh,
Asia had
nice.
talked about.
Oh,
Oh, let me get my papers out. That's so trifling.
my whole.
We thought about doing that.
So convinced. I didn't know that.
Um,
That'd be dope.
Because of COVID, I had for a second, if I was gonna get this big old venue, I had thought about inviting to my party, to my birthday party. But no, it ain't
We
gonna
could
happen.
do a Zoom call anytime, I guess. But
That's what I
when
said, like a drop
when
in or
COVID
something.
makes it a little hard, because we could have done
I'm
some
telling my daughter
things
to
like
go upstairs
in the
because
place
she's
that
been
we
there,
are
so
right
go
now.
upstairs.
But shoot, we about to shut back down again. So
That's the way it's looking.
Is this the last one? Or are we waiting till Corinna come back?
no.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna do a shameless plug. This is a young lady. I don't know if you
They
guys
can't
can
see
see.
you on the mic
There you
if they're
go.
listening to you.
Well, they need to get on YouTube because we get cute for a reason. So-
Matu said y'all need to look at us on YouTube
You do.
as well.
So this is one of our classmates, Sakia McLean. Don't look at my nails; they're not done. And she does candles. And she had a set of twins named Roman and Romello, and they smell so good. Roman and Romello, twin candles. This is Romello. I can't read back.
Awesome job, Sakia.
Sakia, awesome. They
Sakia.
smell good, and I waited, and I said I was gonna burn them, and this is a great occasion. Takia McLean. This is Roman.
What is the name of it? So if we're
Twin
gonna plug-
Candles. TWIN space candles. And she has a Facebook page. I think she got about like 5.
Is it two
Or-
eyes?
Huh?
Is it 2 eyes?
Oh, it is. It is 2 eyes. TWIIN candles. She has like I think 7 or 8 fragrances.
Does she have like a website?
It is, but it's all over there. And they say they're hand poured. And that's all information.
You can pour it on your hand.
She like that. She didn't bother her. She got excited.
Sticky fingers.
She got excited.
My hands.
And she usually she didn't even buzz. She didn't even go ooh,
You all
ooh,
right?
ah, ah.
Look at this off the table. I don't know what's going
It's
to
all
do.
right. But that's what I want to
She
get.
wasn't bothered one bit.
Hey, just shut your mouth. Talk to that
It's right there. You
Hand
everybody else-
poured.
I know everybody else is like, hey, watch your hand. You just like,
I don't know.
Hey, what's the next question?
that is all of the questions.
Is it?
Yes.
Good.
No.
That is. It's all of the
Okay.
questions.
I wanted this a kind that you can rub into your skin.
Wait a minute, did I lie?
You did lie, AJ. I'm looking
No,
right
well,
at
not that one.
Fish bowling
This
for
one.
30 minutes.
Why do you people say the opposite? First of all, who is you people? And why do you people say the opposite of what you want to know? Then when we don't catch it,
Oh, it's an
a
angry
fight.
man. This
Yes.
an angry man. You
so,
bitter.
Wait a minute. Let me
You
say
bitter.
this one more time. When you guys submit the questions, please make it so that we
Oh,
can
it's clear.
read it.
Oh.
It's clear to you?
Yeah, he a bitter man, and
All right,
got
hold on.
issues.
Apparently,
Oh, no.
I
Who
didn't
is
keep
it?
up with time. It started processing.
What
So I don't
happened?
know. It started. I guess the message came to the 45 minutes.
So we just stopped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.